Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever Young Voices event.
The forum that gives young people a voice, and about time too.
So sit back and listen to our young voices.
Now stop. Select a star. Now stop. Select a star. Now stop.
I've been thinking about, I want to be an astronaut.
This campus going to
Listen!
How the hell are you going to do that now?
Mum, do you have to talk like that?
Hey, who's the adult here?
Exactly.
Did you say something?
Yes.
Do not mutter it under your breath.
Mum, I want to be an astronaut.
And we as parents have to know that that is not the way forward. We have to listen to what our children's dreams are, the possibilities of them getting to where they need to go. We need to look and see what they need to achieve to get there, not say, well, all the negatives about it. Look at the positives that can come out of it.
Yeah, that they do encourage their children, because my mum, she supports me in acting, and I think if I didn't have her support, I don't think I would follow it. So parents really do have, you know, that connection. So it's very important that you show them that you care and listen to them.
It's hard sometimes to know what do you do. Do you hold on to that fear and keep them from becoming, or do you kind of let them go and do whatever it is they want to do? Nobody really teaches you how to be a parent. It's quite hard sometimes.
Key in your free shirt. Come on and do something.
What do you want me to do?
Fight.
No, I won't fight.
I'll make you fight.
Right, you've had your fun. If you remember, back in the day, I used to be the quiet one and used to talk to me like I was a little boy.
You were.
Nico, what is it going to take for you to stop bullying and intimidating people?
This is who I am.
I've changed.
Intimidation.
Love it.
Ooh.
Love it.
My man's trying to work, next man's trying to come up in his workplace.
Love it. Love it.
Wow. In barrel syndrome, where one is trying to make life better, trying to do better as a young male, and the other one's not allowing him to do so, coming in his workplace, intimidating him, threatening him, so he'll lose his job to do what? Go back in the streets with him? What? I didn't quite get what his angle was.
Fit in, it's like they think, oh, I've got boys now, so now I'm protected. They think lots of wrong things out of what is wrong, if you get what I mean. Yeah. And like, as Sledge's character, getting out of it, as Dwayne said as well, it's really hard as well, because they know how easy it is to make money, so easy, even though it's bad. So doing something good and not making enough money, not as much, it's so hard for them to stay off that, but it's really good for the ones that do.
Yeah, it's very true.
On the street is you're gonna die today.
Don't worry. I'll be alright. I'll call my boys right now.
To show no! I don't want you to get yourself into more trouble. We have to find a way out with this.
Maybe says something to a bigger brother. Sometimes they don't listen to them because they think they know best, and sometimes they don't, you know.
Oh, Shakira.
And that can really have an effect. Like, if someone said,
right, because my nephew also wasn't afraid to die. In fact, he expected to die before he was 19. And having a child has made him not want to die. So it's changed his whole perspective in life. But it's interesting.
I'm responsible for her, because if she ends up dead, I'm responsible for that. If she ends up being raped in some gang, I'm responsible for that. So that's what I'm trying to say. So when you're in a society that they're just out on the street and they're governing themselves, these are young people governing young people. It cannot go right. You have to have...
We do have curfew, but we find it's not fair, but then when we get older, we will appreciate it one day. And I think our parents are just trying to look out for us, and we need to appreciate our parents and not disrespect them, because they're trying to do the best for our future.
If he's 10 minutes late, I give him 10 minutes blind. If he's not home in 20 minutes, he's in trouble. Where were you? He has to be accountable to me because I'm accountable for him. So if anything happens to him, I'm dead. You know, so he's my life. So at the end of the day, you know, for me, when I say
Sleepovers didn't happen in my house. Can't happen.
That's right.
Cannot happen. My daughter did not sleep out overnight until she's in secondary school, and now it's only one place she goes to. So these things of, you know, we're living in this society. Oh, Mum, it's not fair. We've got
It depends who it is.
Yeah.
And it depends how well my parents know that person, and it depends like who lives in that house, whether they have older brothers, whether they have like a father, or but I don't often sleep.
But do you think that rule of you're not allowed to sleep at someone's house, do you think it's too harsh?
Not really.
Not really?
I was one of them kids.
But in reality, it's his story. You see, the truth is, being young isn't easy. We have to prove ourselves all the time. All the time. Being judged day in and day out. But I've had it. My people have a history. And how come nobody has taught me about it?
Read this, read that. Make sure you research this. Make sure you know about Henry VIII, Queen Victoria, the days of the British Empire. All year round we learn about this stuff. But when did we learn about other forms of history, huh?
Yes, this is England. And we get told, whilst in Rome, one must behave like a Roman.
My dad would influence me by saying, oh yeah, look at this person, and I would do that, and that would help me as a person to find myself. And it was really like, especially my mum, she tries to encourage me to find out about my background and everything. My school doesn't.
So we were waiting for our teachers to come because we were gonna go to Nando's to celebrate. And then this guy was watching us. Like we weren't doing nothing. This guy was watching us. And then we called the police over, and the police came over and was asking us what we were doing, but we weren't doing nothing. We were just waiting for our teachers to come. And I didn't really like that because we weren't doing nothing at all. It felt like.
And it's good to be among the family because at least, you know, we're being honest with each other. And the first time I've seen young, older heads and babies come together and reason as a family. So I really give thanks for that.